Hey, this is Holly with Slay Math. I finally got some little bluebirds in my little dollhouse, and then they also go in this one. Both of these, the same little bluebirds with a little orange front, share it. They share it. This is Holly with Slay Math. I'm gonna do some trig, even though it's still beautiful out here. However, I'm here for y'all. Saying tangent theta is 8/3. It's in the third quadrant. So we draw a triangle in the third quadrant. Tangent is sine over cosine, so it's opposite over adjacent. And then we find out what the hypotenuse would be by doing 8 squared plus 3 squared equals x squared. .73, so this is the square root of 73. We can't break that down, so we leave it. So now we need the sine 2 theta formula is, and it's from the sheet I gave y'all. It's also on the, that's weird. How does that come out backwards? It's also on, so I'm going to use sine 2 theta, this one, and cosine half theta, this one. This is also on the homepage of my website, which is hollythompson.org. So y'all need to use that. Okay? hollythompson.org. Okay, that needs to stop. All right, so the sine 2 theta is 2, can't see that, 2 times the sine of theta cosine theta. So I'm going to do 2 times the sine of theta, and the sine of theta is opposite of hypotenuse, 8 over square root of 73, times the cosine of theta. And then we just multiply straight across. 16 times 3 is 48 over 73. Because 73 square root times square root just gives you 73. And then when we're doing the cosine half angle, it is plus or minus 1 plus cosine theta over 2. So we have to decide whether the plus or minus. This is always like if we go back one quadrant, what is the cosine in quadrant 2? And it's going to be negative. So the answer is going to be negative square root. So the cosine of, this is plus or minus, we already know it's minus. Remember, this thing erases, look how cool. 1 plus cosine of theta, which is 3 square root of 73. Ooh. Whoa, we gotta fix this. Let me fix this in pink. This is negative and this is negative because it's left and down quadrant 3. So negative and a negative, which ends up being a positive. But if it's in quadrant 2 or 4, that's going to be where one's negative and one's positive. So we need to be careful with that. So this is now instead of 1 plus 3 over square root, it's 1 minus because of this. So then we multiply the square root of 73 over here to make it a common denominator. Square root of 73 minus 3 over square root of 73. I think they let you leave it like that with the minus in the front. So just like, share, comment. You can send me questions. If you need more questions, you can send me pictures of questions. Just let me know. Thank you. Bye.